Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, the Storm, and today I decided to actually do some realism. Um, I'm drawing Jasper from the 100. To me, he's honestly the character that has changed the most in looks, mainly, and well, he is one of my favorite characters. My favorite character being Octavia, because she is badass. Um, not at first though, but this is honestly one of my favorite shows. It is absolutely great. I really do actually suggest this show. You guys might not like it at the beginning, but it gets dark. Like, really, really dark. Like, honestly, not a single character is safe in this show. But right now, I'm just basically doing a sketch, and I really like how it turned out, honestly. It's better than I thought it would be. I thought it would just be an absolute piece of junk, honestly. I'm also getting into 3D modeling. I have, two programs for it. One is Sculptress, which is the much easier one to use, and then also Blender, which I'm starting to get better with. I'm currently 3D modeling 2 donuts and a cup of coffee, following tutorial. Now, right now, he looks, well, the color for the base skin tone is not that great. It just looks pale, like way too pale. Fucking ads. But I was honestly, so I was listening to the 100 grounder anthem, other to or it's also known as Will You Take a Life With Me. I actually really like that song. I also listened to Knocking on Heaven's Door during this, but yeah, more ads, of course. So what I'm doing here is I'm just like checking to see how it looks without the sketch. So what I decided what I would do is I turned down the opacity of the sketch layer, and that would mean I still know where to put the colors, but it and it wouldn't, and I would be able to actually see. But then when I turn off the sketch layer, I would see where to put it, what it looks like, and where I need to improve on. But um, but I also used a lot of the color picker from the reference that I was using. It was also like a great reference picture. But right now I'm not sure what brushes I'm using, but the program I am using is Krita. It's an excellent free program. It has really good blending tools and really good sketching tools. The line art tools might not be the best, but it's really good for realism and stuff like that. I mean, the line art tools are pretty good though. Right now I'm trying to find some good blending tools, and then alas, I finally found a really good blending tool. So at first I was finding crappy blending tools that weren't working very well. I was trying to use the smudge tools. I was trying to use a whole bunch of different tools until I found the perfect tool that blended really well. But this actually took several days to make. Because first of all, there were a lot of distractions going on. There was one day where I just didn't even pick up my drawing tablet. Just didn't even do any. I don't think I even did any art that day. Which, I don't know why. But this took like forever to finish it. Saying, yeah, it makes sense. It took a while because it's my first time doing a colored, realistic portrait on my tiny little drawing tablet. So this video is actually over. I've paused the recording several times, and it's been over the span of several days. Like, I think 4. and I had to speed this up like a lot. Took longer than the Rat Pack drawing, which was kind of long, but so yeah. Right now, it's not currently looking like Jasper because, well, first of all, he doesn't have a beard and a mustache. Well, his goatee and his mustache. And, there's not much shading going on currently. But it does start to look like Jasper. That is for sure. But this is probably one of my favorite drawings I've done in a while. I also have one that I did today in my sketchbook of Bruce the Chopper from the Shadow of War trailer, which is an Olog, who is an Olog, and he looks pretty cool, and he's really funny. And on that I was just looping Knocking on Heaven's Door, I think. At first I tried just a full mustache, which didn't work because of not what he has. And this my blending tool wasn't working, and I was going through tutorials trying to figure out why it wasn't working, but I figured out it started working again. But yeah, this is where it just would not work at all. The colors were not blending, looking really bad and crappy. And I was wondering why I was being so pale, and that didn't look good either. I was just so fucking confused. But yes, it did definitely eventually start to work. And I actually opened up the touch keyboard. I think this is where I got it. Yeah, that's where I got it. Finally got it to work. And now I'm just laying in the base tones of that shading, making it look good and everything. Trying to make it look smooth. And eventually I do make the pupils darker. And so also so oh and so I might be doing like a 3D modeling video at some point when I get better at it. Just want to get a bit better at it, be able to make stuff of my own instead of following a tutorial of donuts and coffee. Donuts are good, coffee are good, coffee is good, so it works out. And right now, yeah, I'm adding the shading to the forehead. I mean, now I'm adding the shading to the cheekbones, which, yeah, I actually really like this drawing. It turned out way better than I thought it would. But yeah, this is so far the longest I've ever worked on a digital drawing, I think. So now I'm just doing the highlights. I didn't actually like the look of that, so I went ahead and changed it, and then had to make it brighter to highlight, for God's sake, for Chuck's sake. And then just adding some highlights to the ears, and that would just be the shading on the face, because I hadn't even started stuff on the neck yet. And now highlights for the eyes, make them look a bit more real. And then I had to make the beard and mustache a bit darker, give them more shading, which ended up looking really nice. And then I redid the whole thing of that highlight to make it look a whole lot nicer. But the highlights I think actually turned out pretty good. But I think my favorite part is probably the eyes and the nose. The nose turned out way better than I thought it would. Because, well, I didn't even think I'd be able to do this something realistic because usually when I do realism on the drawing tablet, it just turns out like crap. Other people don't think so, but I think so. But yeah, I hope you guys like this drawing because I spent hours on it, just hours. And I also really like the shading on the neck. It turned out better than I thought it would. And also, I think I'm either gonna draw Octavia next, or I'm going to draw Ratbag mixed with Jason Voorhees, which is something GD Spector suggested in my character mashup video thing. And also one of those weird toy channels subbed to me. It was really weird. Just all of a sudden, a toy channel subscribed to me. Like, why? Why would a toy channel? And it was one that my little sister watches all the time too. It was kind of weird and silly, but told Shauna and she was like, really? Anyways, guys, that is it for this video, and I